Hi, everybody. Having some button issues. Yeah, hi, everybody. Welcome, new subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. It's Chrissy Sawyer here. Okay, I didn't quite know what was going to come through today, so I just asked for collective messages. And I've only got 3 cards out on the table. And they're all leaning into Virgo. So let me just catch you up on what's happening with Virgo. So Virgo is mutable Earth ruled by Mercury. And at the end of this week, we have the Virgo new moon. And we also have Mercury retrograde happening in Virgo as we speak. So I don't want to go too heavily into the astrology. But we begin with the Earth card. Yeah. It's like this kind of, it's space. It's just space. It's space without the need to fill it with stuff and doingness and noise. And I get the word remember. There's a taking time to remember here. And I'm getting grids and fractals and blueprints. Like they're being shown to me in a room with a long table, like a guide meeting, like a soul guide meeting, agreeing. This is linked to scriptures, isn't it? Agreeing new contracts and stepping in and stepping up, becoming. There's a becoming in the remembering. So it's almost like there's, I mean, I would swear that we're still in the Pisces gateway, which was just so powerful. And it feels like we're still in this. It feels like a great big expansion. And Virgo sits in the 6th house. This is coming through on the 24/6. That's where the space is coming in. 6th house is about, it's actually about commitment, is what I get today. It's about commitment. What are we holding hands with in our routines, maybe in our dogma, maybe in our repetitive behavior. And it's about devotion. It's about devotion and what we are devoted to. So I'll read this card to you. The frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our Great Mother and revealing the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. So form and non-form, form and non-form. It's this kind of moving in and out. I'm getting the capacity to ride the waves. Wow. Wow. I've just been, right. What was that? Was that Triton? Triton riding a whale through the sky with his trident high. Can't remember what I just said. Space, okay. I'm in the void here. I'm in the void. Spiritual aspects of our nature. I've got it. It's like a pulsating gateway where form is coming through. So these grids are coming through. I feel suddenly really excited. And you might feel that in your higher heart chakra. It's rebirthing through that mutable earth. It's forming and non-forming. It's coming through, and so we don't rush it. We don't rush it. We just allow the coming through, and it might fade away, and that might trigger us to reach in and try and grab it and make it something. But let it come in and fade and come in and fade, because there's way more going on than just little us. It's bigger. It's much, much bigger. Capture what you can. Capture what you can might come through in dream world. An awful lot of it's like 80% of my collective at the moment are like, let me tell you about this dream I had the other night. They're like off the charts, phantasmagorical. They are magical. Okay, so earth is coming through with the heart chakra. This is speaking to a connection to nature. But wow. Okay. Right. What's it called? This is the phasing in and out. I know it and I can't quite get it. The Wheel of Time. Thank you. So I'm being shown a scene from The Wheel of Time, which I believe is on Prime. And it's a story about magical women, the Aes Sedai, who pull energy from the pentagram. And what this is showing me is not like get out and be with nature. This is much deeper. It's etheric. It's drawing energy. It's communing with nature. It's almost like it's letting nature whisper what it wants to be built, isn't that? Offer you the grids. Because show you the grids. And so that speaks to receptivity and really listening. And I'm being reminded that you are nature. So you don't have to go and be with a tree to connect with a tree. You can, if you sit in still state in that mutable earth energy, where you can bring the whole pentagram in, but you can bring a forest in and you can sit in the forest. There doesn't have to be this physical shoes on, out you go, which is lovely. What is it? I'm getting the mutable heart out. Okay, I'll read the words from this. It's very voidy, so I might bring it down with the oracle deck, with the wisdom oracle. I remembered the name, and just see what comes through in the 3D. But this is very space-time matter. It's way out. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Okay, I've got it. I haven't got it, I'm getting it. Mind and body is literally Mercury in Virgo, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. But Mercury is retrograde at the moment. Okay, and so those two are from the Sacred Geometry Activations deck, and this one is from Native Heart Healing Oracle. And when I first looked at this card in relation to this one, that's when the word remember came in, and kind of Earth as the record keeper of every footstep trodden on it, of every new birth, of every death, of all of our activity. So I'm going to read the words from your book. Record keeper speaks to divine path. So this is the offer, and the offer is coming in from nature, the fractals, the grids, the blueprints, all of nature. I read recently that Earth is considered, yes, the planet and the atmosphere, all the way up to the ionosphere, the blue line. That's Earth. So we live in Earth rather than on it. So divine path, shared learning, the wisdom of the elder. So now that we know better, and now that we are exiting these really major karmic grids, we can start to make choices. Better choices for ourselves. And if you worked with the Venus retrograde, you may have started moving boundaries. You may have started realizing what holds you emotionally, what fulfills you emotionally. Because we need our emotions and our imagination to create. From an energetic signature point of view, they're powerful. And we've been spending the last few years cleaning up our emotions and disentangling and coming into autonomy and authenticity. So, this mandala holds the energy of the great halls of wisdom. I'm getting Thoth now. Brings forth divine guidance of ancient ways. The great halls of wisdom contain all that we are and have been. It is a library of divine wisdom that, just as each soul continues to grow, is ever evolving. The great halls also contain divine blueprints or one's Akashic records. Beyond the earthly plane, the record keeper also contains ancient keys that can unlock sacred teachings from advanced civilizations. I've got Esasani coming in now. Welcome. They're coming in with love. Advanced civilizations that inhabit alternative planes of existence. To access information from the great halls of wisdom, one must listen with an open heart, with no expectations. This is the offer. For there is a consciousness held within, and only those who seek with pure intention will gain entry. You are being called to bring higher ways of being into your present life for the greater good. This mandala seeks to unite each person one at a time to increase awareness and expansion by harmoniously blending ancient ways within modern times. I've got a lot of galactic energy coming in, so sorry for being a bit staccato. It's time for you to be aware of the birth of a melodic sound vibration that will sing to the song lines across the globe. Oh, wow. The great halls are within the Akashic record. It's held within. You hold it. It's your book. It's what you came in with. I am going to... I'm going to go to the Galactic Heritage cards. Just to see what's coming in. Okay. Who's speaking? Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. So, first card. Vega is taking me to the Lyra constellation. Okay. Yeah, nice one. Okay, if you go to my community tab, I post all sorts of variable things on there, but I recently posted a lady called Ulrika Sullivan, who is a galactic astrologer, and she's really good. And it's not Andromeda, it's abandonment. So we have Earth, Heart, Record Keeper coming in with alone time and abandonment. Founder energy. Beyond wisdom speaks to the learned experience. So beyond wisdom speaks to new, and it's coming in on that one. Speaks to something new. This feels very new. I think that's why it's so gappy and spacey. This feels very new. Yeah. Ah, there's Andromeda, bringing in confusion. There's the whale flying across the sky. Okay. Which, if you saw it, would be very confusing. Okay. I want to read into the abandonment card because that's coming in on Earth Past. So obviously it's speaking to our collective abandonment wound, whether we were abandoned here by family or felt abandoned, galactically abandoned. So I'm going to read into that one. Wow. That's a shift, isn't it? There's Lyra, past, pioneering spirit, graduation. Okay, I can see what's coming in here. So we have Lyra, past, coming in on that 11 with pioneering spirit. We have Zeta Reticuli in the past of trying to create something that is devoid of emotion and making that shift now into embracing family, galactic family, earthly family, nature family, animals, rocks, minerals. This feels like a death and rebirth. Should we go to the tarot? Is it too soon for tarot? Right, let's read into this abandonment wound. And I'm going to go to the Rumi deck for this. Sorry, I'm just wondering what they are. Okay, tell me more about the abandonment message. Yeah. Tell me more about the abandonment message, please. Focus on higher truth. Yeah, they are being shown to me as a potential block. Let's get some more cards because I'm not fully getting it. I'm going to go to the priestess deck. I'm not. I'm going to go to the Gaia deck. I really do sense, guys, that this Virgo new moon at the end of this week is It's not going to be so much about setting intentions, you know, in a traditional sense. Because what's coming in, how do I put this? We can't intend against. It's beyond wisdom. So this is almost like the graduation is almost like the learned experience is closing. This feels like decision time now. It's decision time. Have you made your commitment? Did you find your Guru Gita, your devotional practice? Did you find the thing that lights you up? You'll need that energy to conjure. Divine spark. Okay, talk to me about anxiety, abandonment, focused on higher truth. Let's clarify that message. There may be nothing to do here. That's why, isn't it? Okay. Sorry, guys. There's so much coming in. I've been with Metatron Energy for about 3 days. I did a big piece of work with trigonic quartz, and it was phenomenal. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like it. And it's like, yeah. Yeah. It, it's like, it's almost like there's nothing to be done. You know, it wouldn't hurt to kind of call in and be present with that and just sit with it. But this is like, it's so new. I don't really have words. Wow, the new Masons. The new Masons. It's like a whole system upgrade, rebuild, rekeying to a higher octave. And what will get washed out is the abandonment wound. I don't care what the card is, I get full energy with this. It's just like a real stripping back of the burden. It's a lightening and enlightening. I might guide you to eat really well for the next few weeks. I hate preaching about food, but this all feels so light. Just there's so much light and clarity and crystal energy and metatronic energy. It's like rebuild. It's just rebuilding. It's beautiful. This is saying, this is like everything. But what am I going to remember? Everything. What will I have access to? Everything. I might etherically bring in the Hanged Man with this. Because Virgo mutable Earth is It's, I'm just noticing it's 1551, so there's a beautiful mirror there. And so as mutable earth, Virgo is unafraid to flip it. What happens if I turn this upside down? And what do I see if I hold that upside down? What do I see that I didn't see that way up? Because I'm learning from scratch here. So this is the union of the masculine and the feminine. It's like it's balancing really balancing the opposites. And as we balance our light and our shadow, and our masculine and our feminine, that may bring confusion, that may bring up some stuff that needs reintegrating and recycling, because it's just energy, so that you can use it again. Yeah, so I don't get any really big work pack with this. There's no like, it's going to be done. Rebuilding and harmony. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, where do I go from now, please? Yeah, I do want to bring that. I do want to bring that in. In terms of food and water, what you ingest, narrative, entanglement, codependency. I'm seeing people being, it's like seeing people being led into rooms, separate rooms, so that there isn't any entanglement. There's quantum entanglement, of course, we're all connected. But it's coming in on such a personal level to create a new unified field that everybody will be affected, whether we're doing the work or not, we'll feel it in some kind of way. So there's a message here for kind of vigilance, you know, not being artificially positive and artificially kind, but being discerning is what I get. Okay, I'm going to go to the Rumi deck now. And then, was I going to go to the Wisdom Oracle? I'll save those for later because they're so darn beautiful. I'll go to Wisdom Oracle and let's bring this right down. Is there anything we need to know? Thank you. Yeah. I'm being shown staircases, all leading to different doors. This feels like a choice point. This really does feel like a choice point. Is that it? Yeah. Thank you. Gifts and changes may land in a way that doesn't look good. Beyond wisdom, we know good. We've had good. This is different. And it's going to test our inner compass because we're going to have to make that decision on our own. Fork in the road, which way do I go? in the going towards, there will be a moving away from. So there's going to be some changes happening here because it's time to go. If you've been dreaming a dream or wishing a wish, power it up, like stoke that flame and hold it, feed it every day, set it on fire and feel it in the earth of your body, every cell. Send it vibrating through every cell. Fork in the road, it's time to go. Opa. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Yeah. Changing the wind. Okay. We're going to finish it with a roomy card and then a cheeky abundance card. Beyond wisdom. I suppose it begs the question, what do you like doing something completely new that you have no map for, no experience of? Radiate love. Got it. I'm going to use this as an example. So when some people talk about Zeta Reticuli, they might bring through an old story that we once channeled about this and that. But can we radiate love towards that? Because like I say, when opportunity knocks, it might not look good. You might not get that frisson of excitement because we're new mapping here. There's new mapping. So just beam love. The alchemy of friendship. Yeah. Time to rekindle. Take the wheel in your hand. Your hand. It's your chariot and the reins are yours and the horses are yours. We're growing up. We're growing up. Yeah. And remember, roses have thorns. Okay. It makes them no less beautiful. Roses have thorns. Pain can be an awakening call. Wow. It is coming here. Look for benefits in the impossible. Okay. Golden path. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Okay, let's wrap this up, please. What's the final message, please, for today? And what I'm being shown are two timelines, just sliding along. And one is this, being alone, being still, nothing moving too fast. And the other is this. And it will feel like they're happening at the same time. Okay, so be with that in your own way. Find a way to be with that. Faith. Reframe. Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I can imagine. Reframe. This is happening for me, not to me, and all of this is much bigger than me. So, guys, Virgo new moon and the tail end of the comet that was the Pisces full moon is the gateway. That is the gateway. Fork in the road, it's time to go. Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to leave you with my love. Thank you for all your comments and your likes and shares and subscribes. I appreciate you being here. Take care. I'll see you all again soon.